Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. My name is Belema Karis, and I'll be taking you on the Rhapsody of Realities reading TEVO 16th Wednesday. And the topic here is a better covenant. Yeah. We've been justified from all things. To the Bible, Acts 13, verse 38 to 39. Therefore, let it be known to you, brethren, that through this man is preached to you the forgiveness of sins, and by him everyone who believes is justified from all things from which you could not be justified by the law of Moses. Let's talk. Before Jesus came, there was something called the law of Moses. It wasn't given to everyone, just to the people of Israel. If you wanted to be right with God and be blessed, you had to follow all of the law perfectly. That was the only way to be considered righteous. But no one could keep all of it. And even if they tried, the Lord couldn't give them real life or make them perfect. The Bible talks about this in Hebrews 7, verse 18 to 19. And it says, "For on the one hand, there is an annulling of the former commandment, cause of its weakness and unprofitableness. For the law made nothing perfect. On the other hand, there is the bringing in of a better hope, through which we draw near to God. In simple terms, the old rules couldn't fix things, but something better was coming." Hebrews 8 verse 7 says, For if that first covenant had been faultless, then no place would have been sought for a second. In other words, if the law had worked perfectly, there wouldn't have been a need for something new. Paul explains in Galatians 3 verse 21 that the law wasn't bad, it just wasn't powerful enough to give people true life. For if there had been a law given which could have given life, truly righteousness would have been by the law. And in Romans 8 verse 3, he breaks it down even more. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God did by sending his own son. Basically, because people were weak and couldn't keep the law, God sent Jesus to do what the law never could: set us free. That's why Jesus brought a new and better covenant or agreement between us and God. Hebrews 8 verse 6 says, "But now he's obtained a more excellent ministry, inasmuch as he is also mediator of a better covenant, which was established on better promises." Jesus made this new covenant by giving his life for us. He paid the ultimate price with his own blood. And because of his sacrifice, we don't have to try to earn righteousness by keeping a bunch of impossible rules. Jesus gave us his righteousness as a free gift. Through him, Jesus Christ, we've been justified from all things from which we couldn't be justified by the law of Moses. Blessed be God. Say this: Blessed Father, I thank you for the gift of Jesus Christ, who paid the ultimate price for my sins and granted me his righteousness. I rejoice in the good news of the gospel, knowing that I'm justified, free from all guilt, because of his sacrifice. I live in this reality every day, sharing this truth with others and walking in the fullness of your blessings. Amen. I trust you have been blessed by today's reading. Don't forget to meet us same time, same station. And don't also forget to subscribe to our channel, like, or drop your comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.